What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mind Body Attraction. So, join the email list. Follow me on my Instagram. Follow me on all my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. And make sure that if you do need any coaching at all, I have a list of shit that I'm supposed to say at the beginning of videos. One of my lists. If you need any coaching at all, send me an email at powerfulrelationships27@gmail.com. Send me an email there, and then we will talk, and then I will discuss coaching options and prices with you. My usual standard rate is $197 per hour at the time of this video, okay? But sometimes you guys don't need that. Sometimes you guys need less. Sometimes you guys need more. So talking to me first will definitely help. So email me there first. Anybody that needs so you can comment below, maybe if you have like a suggestion on a video or something like that. But if you have a real problem, just send me an email. Just be like, hey, it's me, let's talk. And sometimes just consider maybe donating. I had a guy donate me $50 not too long ago. So just just whatever you think whatever value you got out of this. Okay, let's move on. So the video that we're talking about today, the title is "Don't Profess Your Love All the Time." Now the reason, so a lot of the thing is, Sergeant Stutter today, the reason I want to talk about this is because when you know this stuff, when you start going around and you go to public places, you even your friends and family, stuff like that, people that are mainstream, people that are like normal people, they don't know the stuff that we know. They don't know the stuff, like they're also the people who are like the 99%, right? They're the ones who are afraid to do things. They're the ones who are afraid to, pursue their goals and dreams. Okay. This all matters, I promise. So when you listen to these people and you see what they do. So for example, I have a couple of friends that when they're with their girlfriends, they're all over them all the time. And I can't even imagine what it's like at home. Maybe it's not, but you can only imagine like I've mentioned this in a video before, but if you go to a restaurant, for example, or if you go somewhere public and they're all over you, trying to show everyone around that she belongs to him, that's just needy fucking behavior, okay? Needy. It screams neediness, okay? And I have friends that do this, and I have people, and like I know people that do this, and like it's not that you don't have to not kiss or not hug or not like show love to the person that you love out in public. All I'm saying is keep it to a fucking minimum. Let her be, let her talk to people, let her fucking mingle, So there's so many people out there that are just all over their fucking girls, and it's just like, yo, dude, like you and when you start noticing this stuff, you're like, okay, that guy's needy. And see, these are the little things that you're going to pick up on that normal people don't pick up on. And the thing is about normal people is that they think that what they're doing is okay. And why do you think our divorce rate's so high? There's so many things that are so-called normal that aren't normal at all. And I know there's probably a better way that I could have tried to convey this message, but just bear with me. So there's going to be behaviors and things and patterns that you're going to pick up on when you're dating girls, when you're going from girl to girl to girl to girl. There's certain patterns you're going to pick up on. There's certain things you're going to pick up on in relationships and relationships around you. There's certain things that you're going to notice when you start paying attention. And like where your focus goes, energy flows, right? So this is exactly why you start picking up on these things, because you're learning a new skill. It's all a skill. This is a skill. Communication is a skill, and this is a form of communication. Listening, okay, and paying attention to your surroundings and people around you is a skill. You can pick this up. Why do you think spies and people who those spy movies? You think that shit doesn't actually happen in real life? I'm sure it does, just on a different degree, right? It's not so stylized. But like think of the Bourne Identity, if anybody has seen that movie, or any of like the Mission Impossible movies, where they go up to like the main character's like, yeah, there's a guy over there and he can fight anybody that walks into this bar. It's like, how do you know that? And that's what I mean. That's a skill. Okay. Now you can get better at this. And this is why I want you guys to start paying attention, because you're going to notice who of your friends, family, and all that are needy people. You're going to start realizing through their body language that they're needy. Okay. Now there's some times when you haven't seen your girl in a minute and you go up to hug her and she's like, okay, like, give me a little bit of space. And she's just not in the mood to hug you. You just got to go with the flow. You just got to be like, oh, okay, cool, bye. And don't get butthurt about it, right? So there's certain things that you got to pick up on. And you just got to make sure that you don't get butthurt about whatever a woman does. So if she rejects you, you know, like hit you back up in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? It's like one of those. So professing your love all the time, it's like, it takes the what's the word I'm looking for? It takes the mystery out of the relationship for her, because she knows exactly what you feel. Now, women aren't going to tell you this, but they are more attracted to you when you're not professing your love all the time. They're more into you. They're more, because they're wondering about you. They're wondering, they need this. Okay. Because it's literally so counterintuitive. It's so backwards, but when you profess your love all the time, she'll get turned off by you. She doesn't know. There's no mystery. There's no wonder. There's no, it's like almost telling you the end of a movie before you watch the movie. The females are there for the beginning and the middle. Okay. They want to experience that part, and they want to know what the movie's going to be like. They want to know what the ups and downs are going to be like. They want to know that stuff. And then you professing your love all the time, it takes that away and it gives you the ending. Okay, that's the best way I can put this. So make sure that, like, if you guys live together and you guys are doing something, and you know, she might say that she loves you. Sometimes I don't even answer it back. Sometimes I don't say anything back at all. You know, and she doesn't get butthurt about it. Like, some people will, some people might, but some people are going to be like, oh my God, like, why aren't you telling me you love me? And sorry, guys. And this is why you need to be dating somebody who's really, really cool. You need to be dating somebody who doesn't get turned off by and get mad at every little thing that you do. You got to be dating somebody who is more fun to be around and got a really good attitude. Okay. Because literally, like, all the stuff that I'm trying to teach you guys, it applies to normal women, people who have good mothers and fathers, good attitude. They don't get mad about dumb shit. It doesn't apply to crazy people. It doesn't apply to needy people. Okay. It doesn't apply to that. It applies to normal people who have good upbringings and stuff like that, because they know subconsciously, females know subconsciously what a relationship is supposed to be like, and they get turned off when it's going weird. When a guy starts acting like a girl, pursuing too much, when a guy starts getting needy, she's like, okay, back off, because inside they know, and they know, like, it's almost like a gut instinct. Okay. And they'll start pushing you away and they'll start wondering, like, what is turning me off about this guy? She won't tell you what it is, because she doesn't really know what the actual words to say are, right? It's almost like, you know, when you're attracted to somebody, you just are. You're like, oh, I like this about them and that about them. But sometimes you're like, just something about them. That is what they feel when you start acting weird in that sense. So you start doing something weird and needy and they start getting turned off by it. They'll start doing this. They're like, because they don't really know exactly what it is. They might, maybe, if they're really in tune, but they might not know what it is, and they'll start pushing you away and testing you. And they're going to almost push you away just to get that balance back, right? That's exactly what you're looking for. And that's why you can't profess your love all the time. That's why you can't act like a total doofus all the time. Like, I love you. Like, and again, I'll say it in every fucking video if I have to, be on your purpose and on your grind and on your mission. Because when you're on all this stuff, you don't have time to be professing your love all the time. You don't have time, man. They got to work for your time. They got to like, and when you are working on your fucking mission and purpose, when they're working for your time and they're working for your attention, I fucking love that shit, because they don't know when they're going to get it from you. So 1 week you're available, 1 week you're able to actually have a date and you're actually able to sit down and one-on-one with the girl. And the next week you're like, shit, I can't see you. I'm sorry. I got so much going on. I got so many coaching sessions. I got books to write. I got a chapter to do in my book. I got this to do. I got that to do. I got this to do. And you're like, and they're like, oh, okay. And then they'll be upset a little bit. And this is what I mean by normal women. So I'll give you guys a really good example before I end this video. There was a girl that I was sort of coaching. She's like, you're a dating coach, right? I was like, yes, I am. Kind of. I don't like to be called that, but yeah. And but anyway, I was like, yeah, what's up? Like, what do you need? You obviously need help if you're asking. And she's like, okay, there's this guy that I'm seeing. She met him online. And she's like, he's ignoring my phone calls and ignoring my texts. I was like, okay, how is he ignoring it? Do you know that he's reading them? And she's like, well, no. I was like, and I said, be honest. I was like, do you actually know that he's reading them? Like, is it like Snapchat or something like that where you can actually see that they've read your message? And she's like, no. Like he just has to answer me back in a day or two. I was like, okay. So, and I was like, and everything he's doing is right, but she's mad about it because he's not texting her back. And she's so used to weak bitch men that message her back all the time that have nothing going on in their life. So this is what she's used to. And this guy was like doing everything completely right. Everything. The attraction part. And this is what's getting her riled up because she's like, oh my God, like he's not messaging me. Does he like me? Blah, 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 blah. Positive effect on her attraction level. But she doesn't know how to fucking handle it. And she's like, and so instead of having a good attitude about it, she stopped seeing him. Then all the guys that she actually dates, because I actually kind of know her, all the guys that she really does date, okay, are total weak bitches, and she loses attraction for them. So I told her, I said, look, girl, I'll just say girl. I said, look, I sat down with her for like 20 minutes. I was explaining all this to her. And I said, look, like this is actually a positive thing for you. I was like, because what he's doing is he's busy. He's probably a busy guy. And she's like, oh, I could do better, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, maybe, but whatever. He's doing everything completely right. I was like, who are you complaining about right now? If you're talking about a whole bunch of men, who are you complaining about right now? The one that's doing everything right, because he's doing everything completely correctly. I said, look, this is totally positive. This is totally what I want you to be doing. I want him to be doing. I said, he's literally not bombarding you with texts. He's not doing anything needy or weird. He's literally busy, and he's probably on his purpose or his mission or his grind. Maybe he's seeing another girl because they weren't actually dating. Maybe he's seeing another girl. Maybe he's just weighing his options. I said, doesn't make him weird. I said, look, this is a normal thing that very high status men do. I told her all of this stuff. She took it in one ear. I think half the information got to her and it went out the other ear. So only like 50% of what I told her got to her. And I had to repeat what I said a few times. And I was like, look, this is a good thing. I said, do you really want to be with a guy who professes his love all the time? Do you want to be with a needy guy? And the thing is, she's like 20 years old. So I was like, she doesn't know shit. She doesn't know what the fuck she really wants. And I said, look, don't worry about it. I was like, he will text you if he's attracted to you. Just send out the text and then, wait a little while and then send out another text, whatever. And this is completely normal behavior for on her part. And I said, like, just keep following that, keep doing that. And I said, he'll come around if he likes you. And if you just got to make sure, I said that around a certain time, you guys are seeing each other a lot. You guys need to keep seeing each other more and more and more. And then you're going to get to the point where you are going to ask him, where is this going? Blah, 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 blah. And then that's when you guys can turn this into a relationship. And I told her all this and she still stopped seeing him. So this stuff applies to women who are normal, good attitude people. Okay. That's it for this video. I should do more story times, huh? Like maybe more people that have coached. Maybe I'll do emails live like some of the other dating coaches do, Coach Corey Wayne and stuff like that. They do he does live coaching sessions. I haven't watched his videos in quite a long time, but I remember he did a lot of live coaching sessions with his not live, sorry, like email. He'd read the email out loud and he'd be like, oh, do this. So I think that would be a great idea. And I might put that in a separate playlist, email. So you guys can learn, not in the style that he did it, but maybe in a different playlist. I can have an entire list of all that stuff. So you guys can actually learn what other people are having problems with. Right. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll save up all of my code. Cause I think I have a ton of stuff that I did locally, But online, I don't have like a whole bunch. I have like maybe 40 or 50 coaching things that I've done so far. Some of them have been for free. So maybe I'll post them. Maybe I'll do them in a video, but I won't. I'll just leave out the names and stuff like that. So you guys obviously don't know who they are. It'd be weird. Email list. Done.